Hi, I'm Jenny. In this support video, I'm going to be showing you how to burn a simple DVD. When you have your films transferred at Alive Studios, we send everything back to you as digital files on a USB stick or portable hard drive. But if you're absolutely in need of a disc, here is a nice simple way to burn one. So when you plug the USB stick in, it will pop up something like this. We name the stick with your surname, so this stick belongs to Mr. Bridge. So we'll open it up and there's the folder. And our best practice here is to take a copy of the files onto your computer and then eject the stick and put it away for safekeeping. So we'll copy that over. You can see there it's going to take a while, so I'll just cancel that. I've already actually done it earlier. Then eject the stick. Here's the folder I copied over earlier. If I open that up, you'll see inside we've got a few different things here. This is the main movie, which is all the films you send to us strung together as one film. So if it's you've sent 15 reels of cine, that film will play all 15 one after another. We then have the USB TV version. Ignore this, you don't need to use the files in it. This is for particular manufacturers of television. They like a certain file type, and that's what we put in here. And then you have the folder that's called Reels, and this is where the individual ones are. So Mr. Bridges sent in 3 reels of film, so he has 3 individual files in there. So let's load up the software. This is one we found from reading reviews online looking for something really simplistic. I'm not sure, is this IC Soft or AC Soft DVD Creator? You can download it online. It's about $30. There's a DVD version and a Blu-ray version. So we'll get started. Before we get started rather, click this button here, Preferences. 2 things you need to do in here. By default, let's put these there. This is how they look as default when you first use the software. It'll be video format NTSC. That's probably because it's American software. That is the format for American TVs and some other countries. In England, we use PAL. So if you're burning this for the UK, select PAL. And the other thing to change is the aspect ratio. We give everything to you in widescreen, which is 16:9. So always choose that. If you leave it in 4:3, your films will look squashed. So that's all you need to do in here, and click OK. Right, we're set up. So let's add some files in. First thing I'm going to do is do a simple burn from this one, the Our Family movie. So this is the main movie with all the reels in. So open that. It imports that movie into the software, and there it is. When you put that DVD in, it's just going to start from reel 1 and play through all the films. You can see there the length of it is about 50 minutes. I don't think there's a need for a menu because there's only one film, so I'm going to check this box, no menu. And we can see along the bottom here that it's going to fit just fine on one disc because that file's just over 2 gig. A normal DVD has capacity of about 4.7 gig. If the file was much longer and it was too big for this disc, you can select a dual layer disc here. So you can see by normal single layer is 4.7, a dual layer disc is 8.5 gigs. So you could do that if you had a particularly large file. There's nothing more to do here other than hit burn. So it really is as simple as that. The other thing you might want to do is not have the entire collection in there. So I've just removed that one. We go add files, open up our reels. So it might be that out of my film collection, I want to make a DVD for somebody else, just of 1 or 2 of the reels. So perhaps this is Auntie Jean's wedding, and I think I'll put that one on a disc on its own and give it to their family. You can then add other reels if you want to. So we might want to add that one in as well. And you can just keep adding in the reels that you want, and the order that you add them in is the order they will be accessed on the DVD. Now that we've got more than one film in there, it might be worth having a simple menu. So if we untick the no menu, oops, you can see there that it's automatically made 2 thumbnails, one for each film. If I add in another film, I'll show you how that works. You can see now we've got 3 films in there. You can customize this menu by clicking this little edit button, and you can go through different designs. There's loads of predefined ones in here. Just pick one that you like the look of. You can change the titles of things. So by default that says My DVD. Let's give it a personal title. Auntie Jen's Films, that'll do. You can change the font and colour and size and things like that. And you can name the individual films. So this one, we'll say that one was a wedding. And this one, holiday. And concert, for argument's sake. So you can see there that you can customize it. You can, I've spelled auntie wrong. Sorry, perfectionist in me. You can see that you can customize it further. You can add background music to the menu. You can use your own picture, so you don't have to use one of these predefined templates. You can upload your own. I'll save that. There's some other things you can do. You can add some audio track to the film. So if it's silent, you might want to pick something off your computer if you've got a nice bit of 60s music or something that's appropriate for the film. You can add subtitles, so a little bit of customization if you want to have a play with it. Same thing again, check when you've put your films in that your timeline can accommodate that file size. Sorry, that your disk can accommodate it. If it's really up to the top and it's going into the red and you're like, it might not fit in, you can change the bitrate a little bit. So this video bitrate by default is set to 5 megabits per second. You can lower it. So if you look at the green line there, it's almost up to 2 gig for those films. If I lower the bitrate and go OK, it significantly reduces it. So you can play around with the bitrate to squeeze more films onto one disc, but do bear in mind the lower the bitrate, the lower the video quality. So don't lower it so much that you can see any significant loss or you're going to spoil your film. So yeah, once you've done that, let's just put the bitrate back. So I'm going to actually save this. So that's it. That's my DVD created. It should detect your DVD or Blu-ray writer here, and then you just hit burn. I'm not going to bother wasting a disc today, so I'm going to go save as DVD folder onto my desktop instead, and then I'm going to burn that, and I'm going to show you what the finished DVD looks like. Okay, I've returned and the file has finished creating on the desktop. So opening it up, this is it. This is the DVD. So you can see it's made 3 chapters named as we did. Click the chapter you want to watch and it plays. Yay, I've made a DVD. So it is as simple as that. Next up, I'm going to quickly show you how to do the similar sort of thing, but on a Mac. Okay, so we're over on the Mac now, and this time I'm going to show you in a piece of software called Toast Titanium. So put the USB stick in, copied the file over onto the desktop, and ejected the stick and put it away safely. Let's open up the file, and again we'll start with the simplest one, which is just the main movie file. We pick it up and literally drag and drop it into the main window. Make sure you are selected on the video tab. Once it's in, you can rename the film to something. There we go. There's a few options in Toast. You can burn it as a DVD, you can burn it as a Blu-ray, and then you can select the type of disc down here. So if it's a particularly long film and it won't fit on a normal DVD, you could tell it that you're going to burn it on a dual layer DVD to give yourself a little bit more space, and you can burn extra copies and things. Because it's just one film in here, we don't really need a menu, so I'll just go to the very top and say no menu, hit burn, put a blank disc in, hit record. Simple as that. Now let's delete that one. You just press delete on your keyboard and it's gone. You might want to create a DVD that just contains some of the reels in your collection in a particular order. So we go to the reels folder and let's pick some reels that we want to drop in. So we'll go reel number 2, and then reel number 1. Now we can give each of these a name by hitting the edit button. You just change the name of that movie in there. I'll do the same over here. Okay. And again, you can change the overall one if you want. That's the title of the disc itself. And again, choose if it's DVD or Blu-ray. Tell the system what type of disc you'll be burning on. And now that we've got 2 films in here, it's worth having a little menu. So there's loads of pre-formatted templates in here. Just pick one. You can customize it in here and show you kind of what sort of thing it's going to look like there. Yeah, lots of customization if you want to do it in there. But essentially that's it. That's all you really need to do. So again, hit burn, put your blank disc in, hit record. Okay, and here's the DVD we've just made in Toast. So you can see the 2 videos that we dropped in, select the chapter you want to view, and it plays. Yeah, so I hope you found this video useful. Thanks for watching.